Hello everyone, I'm starting this video super freaking late, but it's okay. I don't care. It is 8 p.m. on a Friday and I planned to start this video like 2 days ago, but I didn't, but it's fine. So this video is a realistic finals week in my life slash what I read during finals week, which is not going to be much. I'm not gonna lie, that's why it's a mix of the two, because I'm not gonna read a lot, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of document what I do read. I have 2 finals left. I have one today's Friday, I have one Sunday, and then I have one Thursday, I think. I'm hoping, because that's kind of what my mind has been set on, that it's gonna be Thursday, so I've planned around that. I have literally not studied at all for this upcoming test, this upcoming exam. On Sunday, it's for my statistics class, and I do the worst in math, I think. So this is gonna be so fun. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Instead of like moving, transferring, and but you know what? I don't care. So the teacher has this final review. It should be quite accurate to like the actual final, and you can take it as many time as you want, this final review. So I'm gonna probably do that for like the next 2 days. When I took the midterm review, it was actually pretty accurate to the midterm, so that's why I'm gonna probably try and just focus on this final review and basically take it until I get 100 every time. So okay.
What should I get? Do you want?
This is better. Yay! Wow, this one's a good one.
Wow, you take so long.
Okay, now what?
Azúcar, I'm gonna cough on you guys. It could be the flu.
Más o menos como una cucharadita.
¿Estás haciendo mojito?
No, I'm making the other thing.
Más o menos como una cucharadita.
¿Por qué no necesitas menta?
I'm not making mojito.
What are you making?
I'm making...
Oh no.
Una cucharadita.
I did it más o menos con la cucharita.
Ahora échale un shot de tequila, decirá.
Okay.
I actually spill honey everywhere.
That's nice, Andrea.
Now everything's sticky.
Ew, what is that?
Honey.
That looks weird.
It's honey.
Lo que es el mezclado.
Yep. Ya me le gusta eso. A las 5. I've been out of town for a few hours.
Yummy.
No, eso para. ¿Qué tal tienes al gusto?
Hello everybody. So it's 10 p.m. I have my drinkity. I probably shouldn't be talking out. I'm going to read and watch Civil War, Avengers, Marvel on my screen, and yeah, I might do like a little bit more homework. I mean studying. I did like an hour today. I might do it, but for right now I'm gonna read and do that. Currently I'm reading The Wall of Winnipeg. This will be a video, so I'm probably not gonna talk too much about it, but I read like maybe 3 pages today. Does that make sense? Like I'm doing another video on this, so I won't talk about it that much throughout the video if I finish it, which I'm probably not. But I'm on page 192. I read like 3 pages today. I'm gonna try to get through a little bit more of this while watching Marvel. I love Marvel. Hello everybody. It is 12:16 p.m. the next day. I have eaten. I'm reading a little bit. I'm ready to kind of get ready of the study session going, so I just have to like wash my face, brush my teeth, and you know, get ready. I think I'm gonna go somewhere to study. I don't know, Panera. somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere to study. So I might get there, bring my water, and just study. I can't wait till like I'm at a university where I can like go study at their library, because the library that I have near me is just, it's not, when it's like too quiet and there's like nobody in there, so it just feels awkward, and there's like no good seating like at all. Like there's like seating like by a corner, and you feel so entrapped and so tiny, the desk, that I'm like, I'm not doing this. So I'm gonna sort of update you guys, like I said, on how much I've been reading and stuff. So I was on page 192 when I first started yesterday, and I made it to 226. So I read 34 pages yesterday. Read this much, which is actually pretty good. I think it's pretty good for me at least. Also, I feel like pages are so weird, because obviously it's easier to like count pages than do like a whole word count, but obviously this is such a thick book. Like this is the indie version, and they like came out with a traditionally published version, and I'm pretty sure the traditionally published version has about like 500 or a little less than 500 pages, and then this one has like 650 pages, so that's like a whole 150 page difference. But the text in here is so big, and the margins are so big, that it's like, did I really read 34 pages or did I read like 20? We're just gonna go with 34, or 34, yes, 34. Yes, I'm gonna go get ready and find somewhere to go study. Okay everyone, so I came back from studying, barely studied because I just couldn't concentrate. Well, I studied for like an hour, like almost 2 hours, but that's not nearly as much as I wanted to study. Like I was just studying on and off because I just couldn't concentrate. And now I'm having FOMO because I think my friends are going out tonight, and it's like by a bar really close to me. I want to go. I haven't gone out in such a long time. I want to go. And I'm just not a planner. I also just feel weird like making plans, because I always think people don't want to hang out with me. So whenever they want to hang out, I'm like, I want to go. But that's so bad. Like I have my test tomorrow. I can take it whenever. It is proctored, but I can take it whenever. But I want to go so bad. Maybe I can just go for like an hour or two. It's literally 5 minutes away from my house. My friends haven't responded when they're going, so I'm just gonna try and study till they respond, and then I'll make my decision. Okay everyone, I have just finished my first like walkthrough through the review. So it started 2 questions, probably took me like 4 hours to like completely go through a review. But basically I was trying to literally remember all the formulas, when to use what formula, when to like use what calculator, settings, not settings, I forgot what it, when to use specific parts of the calculator for what formulas. I was kind of walking through that, and I wasn't like truly just going through it and just putting like, don't know this one, don't know this one. If I didn't know something, I would look at my notes, search it up, how to do stuff, go through the homeworks again to find out how to do that specific question. So that's what I was doing. This next walkthrough, I'm probably gonna do a little more like, okay, so I really don't know how to do this question. Okay, I know how to do this question. I don't know how to do this question. I don't know how to explain it, but like I walked through it and I put like, remember this formula, you're supposed to, this is the margin of error formula, this is the specific calculator formula you have to use for this question. So like I'll still look at those notes, but I'm not gonna like go and search up how to do it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's my second walkthrough, and the third one is probably just gonna be like completely no notes, nothing, and then by the 4th, like, I should be good to go. We're gonna try and make it to 4 go-throughs for their review, but yeah, hopefully we'll be ready by tomorrow night, because I'm probably not gonna do it tomorrow morning, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, most definitely did not come back at 12:30. Most definitely came back at like 2:30. In my defense, I never go out. I know I say that, but like, I have probably not gone out and like done anything that wasn't work or school related, like besides like maybe going out to dinner like twice, was in March, like on my birthday, and I went to Epcot. And so this is my first outing since March 26th, and it is May. But anyways, good morning. It is Sunday, the day of the exam. I still need to do quite a bit of studying, but I thought let's get some book updates. So yesterday I started on page 226 and I read till 244, and so I read 18 pages yesterday. Not the best, obviously, but it's better than nothing. I do not regret going out last night. I don't know, it was just a really good outing. I had so much fun with my friends, and I don't know, it felt really nice. So hello everyone. So I just finished retaking the final review, and like, I wrote down the ones that I was unsure about. Basically anything that I was unsure about, I had to like look at my notes, or like I just didn't know how to answer it in general, like I forgot, I wrote down. And for unsure, I wrote down 4. And then for don't know, I wrote down 3. So like 7, like I really have to review. Now the tricky part is, now that I'm done with this final review, should I go ahead and like just review these and take the exam, or should I go and confuse myself a little more to figure out harder problems that aren't on this final review? Because like, obviously our professor gave us tests throughout the year, and she has now like put the answers up and opened the answers for all of them. So I could go and like try to do some of the test questions and see if I get them right, but if some of them are a little harder, I'm gonna confuse myself. But it's probably a smart thing to do it still, but it's fine. The only thing that I feel like I really have to brush up on is like knowing when to use the specific calculator buttons, because for example, I'm sorry if you don't care, but when you go to like stats, when should I use the z-test? When should I use the one prop z-test? Like, I can usually figure out just by like what the question is, like what the question is giving me, and like I can usually figure it out because I'll go through them and be like, oh, this I can input, this I can't put in, that I can't input that. But it still takes me a little while, but whatever. Do we want to see how many hours I've studied so far today? So far I've studied 1.4 hours, and then for this week I have studied 15 hours and 44 minutes this week. Yesterday I studied 2.5 hours. I feel like the most I've studied this week is 3.8 hours in a day. about to take the exam. I'm so freaking nervous. So nervous. We got this. We studied. We got this. Bye. I just finished. I got a 96. I don't know. I want to know what that one question I didn't get that was, but I got a 96. And I have like extra credit in the class. Like I have like 2% extra credit. So I ended up with 100 in statistics. Like, did I literally think that would ever happen? No. Like, I'm mind blown right now. Like, I was so scared for this class. Good morning. Didn't get up as early as I wanted, but whatever. I checked how many pages I read. Like, I was checking to see how many pages I read yesterday, and I read 1. Literally, I'm still on like 244. I'm still on page 244. So I read like 1 page. Awesome. Anyways, my goal today is to start studying by 12. It's 11:17. Hopefully be done by like 3 or 4, so I can focus on my friend's house. Focus on my friend's house. Go to my friend's house and have fun and not really have to worry too much about it. So yeah. Okay, everybody. Dang, I look awesome. This is a bit better. It is 12:43, so 43 minutes late, but you know what? It's fine. I'm hungry. Should have ate something, but whatever. So I am not only just studying, I'm also just learning the material for the first time. And my exam's in like 3 days. Probably a really bad idea. However, for me, it is best for at least short term. Like, if I want to pass a test, I feel like this is okay for me to learn the material, at least short term. Like, I'm not recommending this for like any long term study, but like biology, I know that, like, I feel like knowing the basics is good, but at the same time, it's like I'm never gonna go into any biological like med thing. So for short term, this is great. So I'm gonna go through 1, 2, 3, 4 slides. That's like my goal for today. Like, go through all those slides with all the material and learn it for the first time. That's my goal for today. The first PowerPoint has 44 slides. The second PowerPoint has 66 slides. The third PowerPoint has 105 slides, and the fourth PowerPoint has 31 slides. So it's gonna take me around like 3 hours and a half to go through all of it. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck.
West or the west toward the east. These will shift somewhat during the year. We are not special. We're not exempt from the laws of ecology. Period of time. We will crash. We are not immune from the laws of ecology.
Oh, y'all. It is 4:10. An hour and 40 minutes to finish this 105 slide PowerPoint. And I just finished. Oh my god. And mind you, it's not like it's 140 minutes. I did like at least like 30 minutes of this PowerPoint yesterday. Anyways, that took way longer than expected. There were some slides. There was at least like 3 or 4 slides that were 5 minutes long, like the narration. Oh my god. It's okay. It was interesting. Like, all of it was interesting. It was just really time consuming. Because I've already studied today 2.1 hours. What? Oh my god. There's no way. Yeah, because like, yeah, because I did 10 minutes and 20 minutes and then another 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's how long it took me. 90 minutes was another 30 minutes. That's 2 hours. So it took me 2 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes to do this freaking, oh my god. That's insane. Anyway, it's 4, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna, because I feel so gross. Like, I need a shower and wash my hair because today's hair wash day. Get out, get a fun little drink, get some snacks, and then I'll probably be back to studying at like 6, 7, I think. I don't know. I'm just so tired. I can't turn off this camera. For some reason, I thought that I only had 3 PowerPoints to get to, and I realized I have 4, so should I do that, or should I just chill? Because that took a lot out of me. That's crazy, I didn't know that. I'm sad now. Okay, it's 6:44. I'm probably just now gonna go to Walmart and maybe go to a park and have a little drink of some sort. Not alcohol, obviously. But yeah, so that means I probably won't be home till like 8. I mean, I probably won't start studying until like 9. But it's okay. At least if I get 2 hours of studying them, I'll be happy.
I don't believe it. This is a brand new
I got
shirt.
my friend a graduation present, so let's bag it up.
Tonight, what am I going to do?
This is the cutest thing in the world. I think I love it. I do love it.
Back on, and there you go. That's ingenious. I know. If I had a thumbtack, I could make a Scud missile. Well, Scud means a lot to him to share this with Rory. I know. Actually, it means a lot to him to share this with you and Rory. It's very nice that you're here. Nice for you. Supposed to be disgusting.
Not Yale food. They have the most delicious pot roast you've ever tasted.
I love pot roast.
Who doesn't love pot roast? Are you having a good time?
I'm having a very good time.
I'm glad.
Exactly. You're increasing or decreasing.
Today is Wednesday. My last exam is today, and I'm probably not gonna take it tonight because I still want to study like 4 hours because I want to do good on this exam. But it is 10:19, pretty early for me. Over the past like 3 days, I have read like a total. Okay, so, well, I read a little bit this morning, but I'm on page 271, so I read 26 pages over, like, the last 3 days. It's better than nothing, honestly. It's better than nothing. Like, to not say anything about this, I'm enjoying a friendship. Like, I'm seeing more of a friendship than anything else in this book, and I like it. But I'm literally not saying, like, you're getting just crumbs of the relationship. But that's what Amara's book is. Like, they're long and slow burn. That's what she's known for. Never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm probably gonna study just like a little bit before I have my coffee. And then, yeah. If anybody's wondering how I'm studying right now, I have this review PowerPoint that the teacher has posted. So yeah, so it's asking me a question. What is the unifying concept of how abiotic factors move through ecosystems that distinctly differentiates it from how energy moves through ecosystems? And the answer to that is that it cycles instead of like transferring energy. And the next slide is the answer, which is cycles. So I got that right, and I kind of just keep going through them until I keep getting the right answers. Like, as discussed in class, which abiotic factor is described or indicated by each of the following. The first one is the most common element in our atmosphere, and that is nitrogen. And then enters ecosystems primarily through photosynthesis, and that's carbon. Enters ecosystems primarily from the soil. I keep forgetting all of that. I'm gonna go with phosphorus. Important component of cellular. Okay, why can't I speak? I have been having trouble like speaking and reading in general, like out loud, and I think reading so much is messing me up because like I read faster than my mouth can keep up with. So, important component of cellular energy, ATP, but not normally found in simple carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. Phosphorus. That one I know is phosphorus. And then gives you the answers. The red ones are the answers for the next slide. So I got nitrogen right, carbon right, phosphorus, and phosphorus. So I'm getting through this. No. Okay guys, this is going to be me 15 minutes before I decide to take my exam, so I will be speaking gibberish and kind of just going through the questions and saying it out loud. So enjoy. I'll put either music or you might just hear me saying a bunch of gibberish. Territory. The portion of the home range that is protected self-defendant. Structural support to the Spanish moss, however, does not benefit nor harm the tree. Altruism really put themselves in danger. There are 3 main types of biodiversity. Genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecosystem diversity. Yeah, ecosystem diversity. Okay, we've got this. The different light intensities. The different light intensities at different latitudes caused due to the spherical shape of the earth. I finished, and if anybody would like to know, I guess at the end I'll tell you what my final score was, but right now I got a 45 out of 57, which is like a C. 79, which are like, oh my god, you studied for that long and you got a 79. I'm like, okay, wait, because there's still 8 points worth of what's it called, 8 points worth of written questions. So like he has to go back and like grade the written questions because it automatically scores 0 on the written questions. So the highest grade I can get is a 93, but I already know I got 1 question wrong, which is worth a point because I like afterwards I searched it up and I'm like, I hope I got this question right, and I didn't. So I know I got 1 question wrong, So really the highest grade I can get is a 91, unless I got the bonus questions right, which I don't know, but you will find out. I'll tell you later when he scores it. Also in this realistic video, how many pages did I read of this? I read a total of, wait for it, 83 pages. Yep, just kidding. Oh my god, that was gross. Yeah, I read 83 pages in 7 days. That's horrible. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I might read more tonight, but I'll see if I count those. Yeah.